Hello everyone and welcome to the course. My name's Logan Yagadix, founder and executive producer of Zynos Studios, and I'll be the instructor for this course. I'm a self-taught programmer with roughly 10 years of experience. I'm creating this course not only to introduce others to the creative art of programming, but also to track down areas I may need to improve in as well. During my time learning from books and video courses, I found myself browsing from channel to channel looking for information on certain topics. A lot of the tutorials I found were focused on individual languages, and provided great information on how to utilize it to the best of its ability. This course is not like those. Instead of focusing on one programming language or another, I'll be walking you through the fundamentals of programming, using Flowgorithm, as I try to separate the ideas behind programming from the way a certain language might implement them. I'll be going over program design structures, what fundamentals you'll need to understand designing applications, how to go about designing and creating your own applications. And then later on in the course, we'll go from learning fundamentals to putting concepts into practice. For this, we'll be going over how to use the Python programming language, as well as how to create and test applications made with Python. By the end of the course, you should be able to take what you've learned and jump straight into creating your own projects. This course will require the installation of several programs. First off, we're going to walk you through installing Flowgorithm. Flowgorithm will allow us to go over the concepts behind programming without having to have any knowledge of scripting or the compilation of applications. Once we've gone over the basics, we'll be switching over to Python to get you familiar with the development tools you'd use in an actual development environment. Speaking of tools, we'll be using the PyCharm Python IDE to both write, run, and develop applications made in this course. Moving on, I'd highly suggest that you join us on Discord. We're setting up a community to help you get past challenges, as well as to give you a place to show off what you're working on. Other than Discord, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. All of this course's content will be uploaded to YouTube, so if you'd like to be notified when the next lesson is available, make sure you're subscribed and that notifications are enabled. We do have a Twitch as well if you're interested in seeing us work on our upcoming projects, or just want to see us having fun reviewing different games. If you'd like, you can find us on Twitter, where I'll be posting updates about the course and answering questions about course content. Finally, we do have a Facebook page where you can catch course updates as well. To succeed in this course, you're going to have to participate. Watching videos without the practice or not having a community behind you to help when you get stuck will make it significantly harder to progress. I went the route of doing everything alone, and it took me significantly more effort to get where I am currently. That being said, here are some tips I wish I had known when I was starting out. Be active in a community. Asking questions, sharing progress, and being able to see how far you've come is both a great motivator and a helpful resource. Think of it like a private tutor, but instead of having to pay monthly fees, it's a collection of others going through the same journey that you are. Next up, make sure you're asking questions when you get stuck. Being in a tight spot unsure what to do can be frustrating. Don't let getting stuck kill your motivation. Asking questions is a crucial part of learning, and you don't have to feel bad for needing to ask for help. During the course, we'll be giving out challenges for you to complete. Challenges are a way for you to get practice as we go and apply what you've been learning in the course. Make sure you attempt every challenge before continuing on, because copying our solution exactly probably won't be much of a help. Speaking of following our solutions, don't feel like you have to solve the problem exactly the same way as we did. Just like an artist, everyone has their own style. Go out and find your own style and put your own spin on the challenges in the lessons. And finally, feel free to share what you've accomplished. Show off your style and let others see just how motivated you are, because motivation can be contagious. Now, it's time for a challenge. I want you to go out, join one of our communities, and introduce yourself. You can join our Discord, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook. Pick a community or even several of our communities that suits you best, and meet me back here when you're done. Lastly, I'd like to go over how to ask good questions now that you're a part of the Zynos Studios community. When you come across an error, try to copy it and paste it into your browser. A good majority of the time, someone else has had the issue, and you'll find one of multiple forum posts describing how to solve it. If you're still stuck, ask the community. Include both the error and the code. When posting your code, be sure to use code highlighting. On Discord, this involves typing 3 grave symbols followed by the language, in this case Python, and then after pressing enter you can paste your code followed by another 3 grave symbols. You may also post a screenshot or series of screenshots of the code in question. Posting this way will make it easier for myself and others to understand your question and answer it. Make sure you can reproduce the error and describe what steps you've gone through to produce it. Keep your question sweet and to the point. This will allow for others to get to you with an answer faster. Finally, if you see anyone else post a question you know the answer to or you think you know the answer to, don't hesitate to give them a hand. It's this act of giving and receiving that makes the community thrive. If you'd like a copy of these slides, you can follow the link posted in the description. All links found in the video can be found below, and if you like the video, make sure to leave a like, and in the comments, let me know anything you'd like to see me do differently to help you in your learning journey. If you'd like to support me directly in the creation of this course, links to both PayPal as well as my GoFundMe campaign can be found below. Thanks for taking an interest in the course, and I hope to see you here next time for our first lesson on an introduction to programming.